Hey guys, I'm Roland the Techusiast, and today we're going to take a look at the Xiaomi Mi 8, the latest flagship from the not so well known giant manufacturer. Stay tuned. About 5 days ago I've asked Xiaomi if they would be kind enough to send over their latest flagship device, the Xiaomi Mi 8, but sadly the answer was a no. So I decided to risk a purchase and buy it from eBay, and 2 days later, here we are, I hold it in my hand. So far I've only used the Mi 8 for a couple hours, so this video is only going to focus at my first impressions and my quick findings so far. If you're interested about the full review, subscribe so you don't miss it when it goes live on the channel. The unboxing experience is clean and very basic. Upon opening the box, you'll find the manuals and a black case, which I certainly appreciate for a number of reasons. More about that in just a second. Next to the case, we can also find a 3.5mm to a USB-C adapter, which is a welcome addition, not only because the Mi 8 doesn't sport a headphone jack, but also due to its price. It only costs roughly $420 or about £330 for the base model, which is what I have in front of me. Other than the case, headphones adapter, there's only a charging port and a USB-C cable inside the box. No headphones or anything else, but at this price, this packaging is more premium than you would expect, and for that, well done Xiaomi. The Mi 8 has a beautiful full front and glass panel and a 7000 series aluminium body. The front seems to only be a single glass panel, while the back is a 2.5D curved glass panel. It's beautiful, sure, but it's also a fingerprint magnet and way too slippery. I've only put it on my desk so far, but when I received a notification and it started vibrating, it nearly fell off. Now you see why I really appreciate the provided case inside the box. There's a speaker on the bottom alongside the USB-C port and a single down-firing speaker. The volume rocker and the power button is on the right side. The rear fingerprint sensor seems to work very fast, but I often found it a hit and miss so far. We'll find out how it performs on a daily basis next week or so. By now you have most likely noticed that it also has a notch, but it's not a usual notch. It can not only be hidden via software, but it's also big and takes up a large amount of space, just like on the iPhone X. That's because Xiaomi has actually managed to put a 3D face unlock feature inside it with an infrasensors and such. It's extremely fast, but again, we'll find out how reliable and useful it actually becomes in the full review. It comes with the latest Qualcomm 845 Snapdragon chipset with 6GB of RAM and storage variants of 64, 128 and 256GB variants. I currently have the 64GB model in front of me. The dual camera is definitely something I can't wait to test out. I'm looking forward to testing the 2x optical zoom, the portrait mode and the high dynamic range, something that Xiaomi devices did not always excel before. And of course I'm also curious to find out the overall performance of the camera. So I've asked you guys on social media to ask questions that you want to find out about the Xiaomi Mi 8. So here we go. This one's from Twitter from Crazy Hazy. Is it easy to use? Yes, it is fairly easy to use, and I'm already used to the new gesture navigation and everything else is pretty much customizable. The phone feels exceptionally premium and it's pretty much for those that cannot or don't want to spend $600+ or pounds on high-end devices. Here's another one from Instagram from Space Puppy, I guess that's how you say it. Let me know in the comments down below. How close is it to stock Android? Well, Xiaomi is well known for using its MIUI, a custom skin on top of Android that is very heavily skinned and feature-packed and pretty lightweight at the same time. You can however use the Xiaomi theme store to customize the device to your likings, that is, if you use the launcher that came with your device. I personally prefer Nova launcher, so I'll stick with that for now, but I'll give the stock one a try while testing. So that's all of the questions that I can answer so far, having used this device for only just a couple hours. Don't forget to check out Techusiast.com if you want to find out all of the specifications and other information about the Xiaomi Mi 8. Also don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the review when it comes out very soon. All that said, thank you for watching, stay tuned, I'll see you next time.